Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. I know it's been an absolute age since I last sent you a video, but I am back with braids. So I'm going to show you through my takedown process of taking down my braids, washing and conditioning, and getting back to life in general basically. So as you can see, these much worn and loved braids are very ready, more than ready to be taken down. So yeah, here we go.
So I start off by going in with the scissors. You probably can't tell at the moment, but these braids were super long, like past tailbone length. So just to speed up the process and to make things a little easier for myself, I took off the ends before starting to unravel the braids. The style I had was Ghana braids. It was for when I went away for my holiday. So with Ghana braids, especially with the thicker braids, the braider adds pieces as she goes along, so it would take me a little bit longer, but I'm going to speed it up for you guys. Just to say, this is a process, so get your tea, get your snacks, and get comfortable.
When the class was dismissed, but when it was a session, I always had a question. I would raise my hand to make a check or do my desk and help me with my problem. It was never much, just a trick to spell a stick. I try to sneak a touch. Oh, how I wish I could hold her hand or give her a hug. She was married to the man, he was a thug. His name was Lee. He drove a Z, he picked her up from school.
I'm sure I'm not the only one, but when I take down my braids, my hair tends to get a little knotty, so I'm very careful to just unravel those knots in the first instance before I do my full detangling process. So yeah, repeating the process until all the braids are out, being careful not to get impatient and yank out the hair, just delicately unraveling so that you're not breaking off your hair, because especially with mine, especially being away in a hot country, my hair was a lot drier when I was detangling it from the braids. So just to be careful again with those knots at the ends.
They got drunk, they got guns, and yes, they wanna fight. And they see a young couple having a time that's good. And the Eagles wanna test the brother's manhood. So they came to test speech cause of my heritage and the loud bright colors that I wear. I was a target cause I'm a fashion misfit. And the outfit that I'm wearing, brothers dissing it. While I stay calm and pray the niggas leave me be. But they squeeze the parts of my date's anatomy. Why, Lord, you brothers have to drill me? Cause if I stop to hit this man, they'll have to kill me. You see, I am everyday people. Yeah. You see, I am everyday people.
Talk to me. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man, what a mighty good man.
Oh my gosh, the way it feels so good when you take out braids. However, my hair was a situation. So yeah, needed to get on with the next stage, which was the pre-poo stage. Yeah, don't watch my madness, guys, but basically I'm now starting to prepare my hair for the pre-shampoo or the pre-poo stage, which is basically where I would apply oil to my strands prior to shampooing. So I do this because shampoo is basically designed to strip your hair of all the dirt and gunk and product buildup and whatever else is in your hair. But the problem is it strips your hair indiscriminately, which means that it strips it of all its natural occurring essential oils. So we apply the oil so that after you finish shampooing, your hair isn't quite so dry. If you've ever shampooed your hair and you felt that squeaky feeling or that sound, it's not because it's squeaky clean, guys. It's because it is crazy dry. So applying oil before shampooing is always a really great step. And I also use this as an opportunity to finger detangle, as you can see me doing now. Once again, going through my hair just to speed up the detangling process when I'm actually washing my hair. So do be sure to get yourself a towel or wear a t-shirt that you're not really that bothered about, just because it is quite a messy process. You can use any oil. As far as I know, on this occasion I'm using olive oil. I also really like coconut oil. Those two oils in particular, I believe, are oils that soak into the hair's shaft without your hair being wet prior. But if you don't like any of those oils, you don't have them, or you have some sort of allergy, you can use pretty much any oil as far as I know for this stage.
I've been doing my own thing. Love is always a way of having bad timing. But to my great surprise, ever since I looked in your eyes, I had one question for you. Tell me if you want me to give you all my time. I wanna make it good for you. 'Cause you blow my mind. I promise, boy, that I'll be true. You're the perfect find, so tell me if you want me to. Yeah. If you thought I'd sleep on this, boy, you're wrong. 'Cause all I dream about is our first kiss. And you're the first one to make me feel like this. And this is one opportunity that I can't miss. No, no, boy, you wanna know the deal. You are wondering if the words I'm saying are for real. 'Cause you got more appeal than any man in this whole world. And baby, I got to know how you feel, yeah. Tell me if you want me to give you all my time. I wanna make it good for you.
So now I'm just twisting that section out of the way, all nice and detangled, and then ready to start on the next section of my hair, and then basically just repeating the process until I've completed all the way around to my head.
There is no one else I think of more than you. DJ Cortez. And you again, can get you on my head. There's no verdict and I'm crazy over you. How can one be down? Tell me where to start. 'Cause every time you smile, I feel tremors in my heart. I have a one concern. I cannot be with you till my day comes. Here's what I'm gonna do. You should not hold it inside. I can't wait each day just to see you walk. Trying to move in close to get you where you are. Not trying to be rude, baby, baby. Nothing venture, nothing gain. So I'm telling you, baby, 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 baby. You know that you're so fine. Oh, baby, 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 all the
So I'm now starting the wash process. So the twist that I'd had from the pre-poo section, I'm just sectioning off, and I'm going to start shampooing with Camille. Sorry, I didn't give you much time, did I? It's the Camille Rose Naturals Sweet Ginger Cleansing Rinse. It has castor and aniseed oil in, and let me tell you, that shampoo is amazing. So I tend to do that process twice. Basically, I just wash, I focus on the roots and scalp. I know it looks like I'm getting it all over these strands, but I'm usually focusing on my roots and scalp because that's basically where the product buildup is, and then rinsing it out. So I do that twice over. And then I get into my detangling, which is basically I use the Tresemme Expert Botanique. The one I have is with coconut milk and aloe vera. Now this is also one of my go-to products, honestly. If they stopped manufacturing it, I don't know what I'd do. But that's what I use. It has great slip. It's really easy to get your hands on. It's really quite affordable as well. So I just use that, and I take small pieces and just go over again, detangling under running water. So I'm just twisting it off and then repeating that process all around my head. Now that I have finished that and I've come out of the shower, basically I've learnt my lesson. I've got my towel around me again, and now I'm going to start applying my deep conditioner. I just apply that initially all over my head, and then I start putting in sections for a little bit more in depth to make sure that all my strands are thoroughly and generously covered. For the deep conditioner, I tend to mix generally whatever's in my house. So what I really love is the mixed roots deep conditioner. That for me works amazingly. My hair is so soft and moisturized and bouncy and defined after using that. So if you haven't tried it already, I would absolutely recommend that brand. Again, it's quite easy to get your hands on, just any sort of hair shop really. And I tend to mix oils with my deep conditioner. It doesn't matter which one, I'll always mix some oils in there. So I'll add a little bit of peppermint oil because I love how cooling and tingling it feels on my scalp. I'll use Jamaican black castor oil for that thickening element. I'll have some olive oil and coconut oil again for just the moisturizing elements. And yeah, just basically what I've got in my house. It doesn't really tend to stay the same. I'll also use honey as well. That is a great humectant which helps to keep moisture in your hair, locked in your hair. So that's generally what I use. If you want to see what I use, maybe I can make another video. Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, that's basically what I do. Apply it all over my head, then I put it up in a little crocodile clip ready for steaming. So this is my steamer, guys. It's by Beautiful. I've had it for a few years now and it has been good to me. I'm not sure they still make it anymore, but have no fear, there are many very similar brands available on Amazon which will do pretty much the same thing. I tend to stay in here for about 20 minutes or so until it finishes. Yeah, it's a bit devastating when it ends. But now I'm going to start the rinsing process where I'm just rinsing out my deep conditioner. If you can, try to have the water as cool as you can stand it. It doesn't have to be ice cold, but try not to have it too warm, just so that the shafts on your strands tend to stay as closed as possible, so that all that moisture that you've just added back in from the deep conditioner remains in your hair.
Any time of day, it's all good for me.
Yeah, sorry guys, you're gonna have to excuse me with my little L'Oreal self. Sorry. I was feeling a bit crisp at this point because my hair was so nice and fresh and clean and bouncy. But this was just before I started applying my leave-in conditioner or conditioners. So I start with the Shea Moisture, which is a Jamaican black castor oil range. I will leave the link below. Again, for me, it really works because it's not too heavy. It smells gorgeous. It's really easy to get your hands on. You can get it from your local hair shop. Boots, Superdrug also sells it. It's also on offer often. So if you haven't tried it, I would definitely recommend that brand. Obviously, if you need something a little bit thicker, then obviously it's down to what your hair needs. I then go in with the African Shea Butter. So I go in with the pure one. This really helps because my hair has high porosity. So it means that I get very dry hair very quickly. But with the Shea Butter, especially in the winter, it really helps to keep my hair moisture, and I love to use it when I'm twisting and styling my hair as well. So I just rub it into my hands and then emulsify it into my strands and make sure that it really gets emulsified right in there.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door, ready to make an entrance, so back on up.
Before I have to pull the strap out the cut.
Give me the microphone first so I can bust like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together, now you know you in trouble, cause ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. 2 loped out G, so we crazy. Death Row is the label that pays me. Unfadable, so please don't try to fake this. But back to the lecture at hand. Perfection is perfected, so I'ma let them understand. From a young G's perspective. And before me dig out a trick, I have to find a contraceptive. You never know, she could be earning her man and learning her man, and at the same time burning her man. Now if she burning, I'ma chill for a minute, cause ain't no loving good enough to get burned while I'm offended.
Yeah.
And that's realer than real deal, Holyfield. And now you hookers and hoes know how I feel. Well, if it's good enough to get.
So the final step was just to apply some oil. On this occasion I'm using jojoba oil, but again, not limited to this type or brand, just basically whatever I could grab. So whatever is at your disposal wherever you are. And then I just place that all over my hair, just to lock in all of that extra moisture that I've just added from all those previous steps in the process, which was a process. But yeah, so from here on you can twist your hair, you can style it, you can go for a wash and go, you can pretty much do whatever you like, because your hair is now locked in and moisturized. And again, you probably see me feeling myself. Sorry guys, I just love wash day. But yeah, just enjoy your hair, and thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me in these last 20 odd minutes, and I hope you got something from it. Do let me know if you have any questions or if you have any tips. I would be more than happy to try them out. But thanks again, guys. Bye.
It's the bow to the wild, creeping and crawling, Yiggy yes yo, and Snoop Doggy Dogg in the motherfucking house like every day. Drop this shit up, I'm Mr. Dr. Dre. Like I said, so can't with this. And niggas can't that. This that I drop, cause you know it don't stop. Mr. 187 on the motherfucking top. Tick tock, now with a Glock, just some nuts in the cock. Been motherfuckers, then I kill them blood cops. And I step through the fog and I creep through the small, cause I'm Snoop Doggy, Doggy, Doggy.